Hi, you guys. Welcome to the show. This is your girl, the one and only Natasha Tori. As you can tell by this beautiful voice here. And yes, I have the nice, calming lo-fi on because we about to get grown and sexy. Sit back, relax, go grab something to snack on, something to sip on, something that's going to unwind you, something that's going to help you relax. While you wait in the waiting room, because I want the views to go up just a little bit before we start the session. I'll give you back at 5. Make sure that you stay tuned for our guest, John Millie 91, in the hot seat. If there's anything that you would like to discuss this evening, make sure you put it in your comments, and we can discuss that as well. If you would like to be a guest on upcoming shows, feel free to reach out to me, and we'll make that possible. Make sure you share, like, to keep getting this content, and to have other people see this content that need to see this content. Because this is for the grown and sexy tonight, babe. Natasha, Tori, after get ready, cause it's about to get real. Yep, we are almost ready, you guys. Alexa, take it to Alexa. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, we're here this evening. As you all know, this is Natasha Tori After Dark, brought to you by me, the one and only Natasha Tori, as you can tell by this beautiful voice. Now, we have our guest here. We have John Millie 91 here. John Millie, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let's see. You can go ahead and show your face now.
Okay. Hey, how everybody doing?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is John Millie. I wish I had some sound effects. I wish I had some sound effects. I don't got no sound effects. But as y'all know, y'all already know what your girl is doing. Your girl is up in here doing things that she needs to be doing um, to get herself right for this conversation. Because apparently, my homie lover friend has told me a story. We was talking earlier, and I forgot how we stumbled across the conversation, John Millie, about you coming out.
Yeah, I was talking about how I became bisexual because you know, I was in a situation where my life was over. I was in a shelter. I had no job, no career, or nothing, and I had a baby on the way. So I thought my life was over. I was going to be a stay-at-home dad the rest of my career. That's how that happened. I had a good experience being, on the DL. Switching between being straight and checking out the girls and everything, follow them in alleyways. It was kind of fun, you know, hitting spots I didn't know existed. People keeping my secrets to myself, my dealings to myself. But being DL took a toll on me because I felt like I was hiding something, like who I really am, or what I really like. So when I finally actually, you know, came out, can't hear you, can't hear you.
Yes, you can't hear me, but I know I look
I hear
crazy, y'all, because I'm in the middle of
you.
doing my hair, but it's fine. Y'all see the nice style. But so basically, from what you're summing up is you felt like your life was over. I guess you felt like you would have to be trapped into this reality or the social construct of I am I am a what is your sexual preference? You're bisexual.
You're bisexual.
Bisexual or you pansexual? Can you?
I'm bisexual. I call it. I name it bisexual straight because I like femininity. So like trans girls, biological girls, you know, femboys that can pass as T girls when they put themselves together
Okay,
properly.
so I would give that you're very much in the bisexual spectrum. You are
Yeah,
very much pansexual, finsexual.
bisexual. We have to explain that one.
Finsexual is like
Never heard that one before.
femininity.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's a term called finsexual, but like I don't like to put anybody in boxes, but like just to give people clarification on what you would be
Yeah,
considered
I
is.
like to be. I like
So
to be
basically,
certain.
being that type of person and having to uphold the stereotype of social constructs, being that you had to uphold the constructs of being a cis heteronormative male.
Right.
And how did that really make you feel, though? Like, did you said you felt like you weren't being true to yourself or you weren't being
I know. I felt like I was like trapped in some type of. I
you
call
said
it the
trapped in the closet like R.
closet.
Kelly?
I call it the closet. Yeah. But I feel like we're trapped in some type of void of being told what to do type shit. Like
Right.
other people's opinions. Yeah, stuck in other people's opinions. What people would think. Like like one of those situations where a freak monster will walk past the crowd and they start throwing shit at you. Like, I felt like that at one particular time. Like when I actually came out, it was fun as hell, and I like I experienced a lot of shit.
You
That
said it was
sounded fun.
Fun Town.
It was fun as hell. Like I experienced a lot of shit. The boosters. Um, the Vogan scene, all that. It was lit. Where the
So
girls be
basically,
at.
so basically, you had just found um, your peace on earth. You had found your heaven on earth, so to speak.
Yeah.
So, what do you have to say to DL men, though? Because that is the topic of conversation. What would be your perspective on DL men? Any message that you can give two DL men out there? Because this is my perspective. Is no more DL men.
There's a lot. The only thing I can give, the information I can give DL men is know your limits and find your limit. Because
Right.
like if you don't, then you're gonna be stuck in a no limit zone where people you're still thinking the wrong thing when you should just be free with it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're still dating another human. So like you care about what people say
Wh-
or ain't gonna get you nowhere, especially if they ain't paying your bills or lead you in the right direction. If they ain't paying your bills, lead you in the right direction, they're not for you. They're not there
What's
for you.
what's that rapper name? Young Jock. Was it Young Jock? Well, he said, "Come on out." Ain't it Young Jock? Not Young Jock. What's the other one? What's Mama D's son name?
Um, I think you was talking about
Well, he was basically saying, come on out," and like it's too much hiding in the closet. People need to come on out and be themselves. And
you talk about little Scrappy Mom
yeah,
or
but my whole thing is he's talking about something. It's money in the community. Come on out, be yourself, make money. But my whole thing is on that aspect. I understand what he was saying, like come on out, and it's. But as far as the money aspect go, baby, there's people in the LGBT community that ain't making no money and getting no support. So I don't like
like
that aspect. But yes, please come on out and let's end this stigma. And so I like to think that a lot of the stigma comes from, and people are going to not like me for what I'm going to say, but what I have to say is a valid point. And please don't go on a rant and say, "Oh, Natasha Tori hates cisgender females." No, I don't. I just want to get to the healing process of our nation, of our people, right? And on a 5D level, in order for humanity to heal, the divine mother has to heal, correct? And that's my perspective. So if you agree, yeah. But the divine mother has to heal. And a lot of our stigma comes from the mother, the divine mother, the black woman. A lot of our stigma on DL culture does come from, apparently it wasn't just the world that you had to hide this from. You felt like you had to uphold this social construct for your woman and your kid and et cetera, et cetera. Am I wrong?
right.
So I feel like a lot of women in our community uphold this, and it's
But
okay
wait,
for them to do it, but it's not okay for you to for males to do it, right? That's how I feel.
that's
If
a
y'all in the
fact.
comments think differently, go ahead and comment, give me your perspectives. But on how I feel and how I see it, it is always the black woman giving that rhetoric of I can do it, but you're not going to do it, and then they're quick to call you gay, bisexual, and all these other names when they're doing the same thing.
That's a
And
fact.
I feel like then it comes to a point of what they do now is a lot of cisgender females like to play on that, and they like to engage in the oh my god, I'm vulnerable and I'm being harmed, or what is the proper word? Um, they just like to engage the toxic masculinity, if that makes sense. They like to engage that. So like
Toxic
they'll
is
pick at
not
a
the
man, make
truth.
him feel uncomfortable for who he is. And then therefore that brings out that toxic masculinity. And so then therefore now, like Cherry the Boom instance where people think she outed people when she didn't even out anybody. She's just telling her view as a woman is treat me as a woman, and I'm not dealing with you if you don't, respect yourself. This is that. But it be the woman coming into the comment, she shouldn't have did that. It be the down low. It be the gay men upholding the down low culture. It be the women in the gay men upholding this patriarchy down low culture and not allowing people to be who they are. Have to have people act like this sad boy and this allegations. To like towards any woman, they have people act out of character. I feel like the woman needs to do some healing. Because, honey,
Something
as a female myself, I've had to do some healing. But as a people, we need to do some healing because why is there so much stigma? Can we answer that question?
Well, we
And if
can't
y'all don't think that the black woman needs to heal first in order for the humanity to heal, tell me who needs to do the healing first.
we can't get
It
all the
ain't even
women.
about a first though.
So who made the Pandora box stemmer? That's what it's all about.
It's a Pandora's box.
Yeah, who made that stemmer? Like everything gotta be a secret. That's the whole point of this DL situation.
That's
Secret.
Christianity. Christianity made everything a secret. Sweep it in the closet, hide it in the closet, do it in the dark. And then it give women are hurt. And I get it. We done been through slavery, we done been through oppression, we done been through having men taken away in so many causes. Now you got the trans women out here. Now you got the white women's. You got the Asian women's. You got all type of women's out here, and the black men wanna. But baby, it's more men on the planet than black men. But my point is, I get why they say certain things. Like they say, "Oh, y'all need to leave our men alone," like they own them. I get it. I get it. So finish telling me. Well, how do you feel about what I said? First of all, what's your response on that?
I'm saying like the whole secret situation. They got secret societies, secret bosses, and all this other shit. Everything gotta be a secret. So we can't just blame it on the woman that made the Pandora's box and everything. We gotta blame it on who who's not being real to themselves and to the people. And then we look at ourselves and be like, we being just like them. We being followers of the secret. That's all. Because
I respect it.
the truth gonna come to light eventually. So why is it a secret? The only secrets
I
we should
just
keep
feel
it
like I just
private.
feel like people are hypocritical because in real reality, don't know woman when she don't really want. She not gonna she I guarantee you she not gonna want to deal with no man that is bisexual openly like that. And there's very rare few that will. I know white tea women do all the time. But a black woman, she don't want you to do it. She want to do it for herself.
It's hard. It's hard to find acceptance in this world too. Like we still gotta live with acceptance. I think that's the worst part of this whole situation. Who's
Hmm.
gonna accept you? Who's not? Like I said, I respect T girls. I admire the girls a lot. You know what I'm saying? In their feminine ways. I don't admire the attitude that they have behind it sometimes, because sometimes it gets overwhelming and they turn into like, they start acting like faggots from time to time. But the ones that stay true, I respect that. You know,
Right, right. I feel like it's about accepting people for who they are.
some
But I
people
also
don't
feel
live
like
that
certain things should be laid on the table prior to having children or yeah, especially that prior to having children. I feel like there should be certain things that's laid on the table or things that need to be done and experienced.
like how many years I've been doing this.
Huh?
I gotta look at how many years I've been doing this, like been a part of this community, and then how many years I've actually after I came out. Like I don't even have a clock or a timer for it. I just know what age I started DL situation,
So
and
what time? What about what age did you start experiencing your?
I was I was 19 years old, and it was in the month of November.
Well, what
That's
made you lead to that experience? May I ask?
well, I was dating. I'll never forget. I was dating somebody, and the relationship was going good. I didn't even get a chance to, I didn't get a chance to even get any, whatever case it be. We even last like no more than what 4 to 5 days, and some weird shit happened where um people were talking about the relationship. her school. I don't know nobody in her school. I don't even know her school or nothing like that. So it was something about her going to school and she had people in her ear, and we just magically broke up. And I fall into some weird depression, and I just
Hmm.
gone on sight.
So were you in high school?
No, I just dropped out around that time too. So yeah, but they was in a different school. That had nothing to do with me at the time.
Mm. Just
Yeah.
so what? So what? You got out of a relationship, a little situationship, and then I guess you met what a guy, girl. What happened?
I met a finance T girl. I think she was living in the Bronx at the time, and she came to Brooklyn, and I think her brother was living in the studio. And but before we met up, we talked about it, and you know, she was telling me how the back was just tighter than the front was and everything. So like, I was a little skeptical, but we ended up hitting off in the bathroom. It was the best head I ever had. You know what I'm saying? And it was sex was pretty good,
You said
but
it was the
like,
best head you ever had.
yeah, because like I never got deep throat before. Like, I was in a throat.
Oh wow.
It was amazing. So like, and we hit it off, but like I don't know why it was just a one night stand. Though. I didn't understand that part. That was my first experience. I thought we would actually go further, but I think it's because she was older than me at the time. I think she was around 27 and I was
That kind of made
19.
me percolate. Is she a cancer? Oh, you
I
told me that's what made
I
it. When we talk
didn't.
about
I
cancers,
didn't.
that's what made you talk about it.
It was a long time. I forgot her
That's what made
sign.
us talk about this conversation. Talk about the cancers.
I've been searching for this girl a long time. I still haven't found her. I found her Facebook one time and it disappeared. So I don't know. Like I don't even know her sign really. We just hit it off, and I just wish we would have actually went somewhere after that. But it is what it is. She probably would have stopped me from being DL right there if she was that cute. So yeah.
So what happened to her? Where she went?
Oh, she disappeared. I think she's somewhere. She's somewhere in New York City. I don't know if she actually took a vacation out of New York City, but I do know she was on New York City.
Hmm. From New York City, a T girl from the city. Okay, and so she was older, so she was like a cougar.
She wasn't a cougar. She was in her late 20s. That's all I know. Late
Okay, I
20s.
don't like this, but this is fine. She was in her late 20s, you said?
Yeah, around 27, 28.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's why you felt like she gave you everything, because when you a young guy and you reach those heights and perspectives, yeah, that's what happens. You reach those heights and you reach somebody that's a little older. Things happen. Things
I also
happen.
came I also came across a few other girls as well. That didn't really last too long. That was and one I came across one CD that made me get a little too comfortable and taught me how to you know have passionate sex and everything in between.
She
Like
taught you how to do that.
how to have passionate sex. You know what I'm saying? How to be
Oh
more.
wow, I believe it.
The issue with that is like she was willing to do everything for me, but one thing, and that's you know transition and get titties. So, and I think that's what was the fun.
Oh, so
So, yeah,
but
so
because you're bisexual, was it a pro? It shouldn't be a problem for that, huh? Do you like boys at all?
huh?
Do you like men at all? Not boys. Do you like men?
I don't like masculinity at all. I don't like it at all. Like playing
Okay, so
around.
you are definitely pansexual. You are definitely pansexual. Period.
What?
It wouldn't even be fem boys, because if you like fem boys, what do you mean by fem boy?
Well, a femboy, like they still a boy, but like they look like a fucking girl, like with qualities. You know
So
what I'm saying?
okay, so you're definitely pansexual.
Yeah, like the best looking qualities you can see on them. Like the ones that was blessed, like you can see they blessed to be a girl. They just need that push. I like those type of femboys.
Mm, okay. And so, um, do you have any type of like gator? I asked you this before, but do you have like, um,
What you mean? Wait,
I
what you
guess that wouldn't
mean?
apply to you because what you
I don't like that
in
word
the
because
air, like, but how would you? How do you know? Okay, so do you know when you see a trans woman or no?
um, damn. See, with trans women, the Barbies, they be catching me off guard sometimes because I be seeing some Barbies that look too damn passable to the point like I really have to look like I have to look for a flaw. You know what I'm saying? Like to see if they train or not. Because I be seeing some real passable, off the wall, passable T girls. Like so, yeah. It's hard to use the cat eye on some of them girls. You know what I'm saying? Or you call it the dragon eye when they're really that passable.
What's the dragon eye?
That means you gotta look for a flaw in less than
What's
three
a
seconds.
flaw?
You know, like probably the hands or a deeper voice.
Okay, so
They're
let
a
me
little
ask,
too.
what is a flaw about me?
Okay, you want me to clock the T now? Okay, what's the flaw? Okay, your flaw is probably yeah. Your flaw is too nice. That'd be your
I'm
flaw.
too nice. That's what my flaw is. That's what make me. So because I'm too nice, that make me one of the
You
girls.
you too friendly.
I'm too friendly.
Too friendly.
I'm not too friendly. I'm friendly to who?
To
To
approachable people.
you or to the general public?
Approachable people. If you
Who?
call it general public, you want to call it general public and general public. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so if we on MTA, going to 42nd Street on the subway, do you think that I'm nice to people? What do you mean I'm nice?
Like you would indulge in good conversation a
I
little
don't
too
talk to
fast.
nobody when I'm on the train.
No, you don't, but I'm saying like somebody you wants to talk to, you know, you're gonna talk to them.
No, it depends on the. It depends on the person. I really don't talk to men. Like I don't like talking to men at all outside.
So you do remember how we met?
We met on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't nice.
No, you was actually fast paced because you was going through something. So
Yeah, I was trying to be a
yeah,
whore.
you was being promiscuous at the time.
I was trying to be a fucking whore.
But yeah, the best way to clock a doll's a Barbie doll's teeth is that they're looking too, and I mean too delicious, and they're not going nowhere.
You said they look too delicious. So what we supposed to look ugly?
No, you never look ugly. It's just that like some girls they be coming
I feel like
outside
a lot of the girls do too much.
not giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta look at sometimes you gotta look at what a biological girl is doing and how you could
But
compete with
I don't even
them.
like that
And
term biological, but I get where you're going. And a lot of people on this live will understand what you're saying. But for clarification, we are all biological people.
you know, by the way, what do y'all call them sometimes? Because I
What do
only
we
heard
call
three
who?
terms.
People?
What,
This is
what
Natasha
y'all
Tori
call
After
them?
Dark. I mean, I don't see no comments. I see one like, thank y'all. But this is Natasha Tori After Dark. But what do we call who?
You know
The girls?
the other girls like
Not the cunts.
the
Because
actual
all the
girls.
girls are cunt, honey. All the girls are cunt.
The
We
actual girls.
we love
Yeah,
the girls.
sometimes
And all the
y'all
girls
got.
are cunt. Now, are you talking about you're talking about
I've heard
because
this
I like to call
woman.
them the queen. You're talking about my queens, you're talking about the sisters.
Yeah, I've heard cis woman. I've heard fish. I heard
You're talking about the
biological.
sisters, but but the term, see, when we now you talk about cisgender, you said, what do we call them? It's not about what do we call them. It's not a term that we call anybody. The term cisgender is a scientific identifier,
Yeah, I'm not talking about
such
the trans.
as, right. So
I'm not talking about gender.
cisgender is referring to people like you. You know, cisgender is referring to people like you. You, your sex matches your gender. It aligns. It is, um, and oh God, the word. It's too late for this kind of conversation. But basically, your mind and your brain, your sex and your gender are congruent, right? So when your sex and your gender are not congruent, that makes you transgender. Gender and sex congruent, cisgender person. Gender and sex incongruent, transgender person. So it's not any type of slur. It's not like, oh, what do we call them? It's a, how do we identify medically? Because those terms don't even matter in societal. It only matters for, let's say, like clinical, or like if you want to identify, like, so if me and you went on a date or something first time, and like if a person is willing to tell you their tea, it's giving, oh yeah, well, I'm trans woman, or a lot of girls won't even tell you that. So but this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? For identification. If we was going into a study and we wanted to do a study on Black people in America, and we want to know how many women there are. Okay, well, women, well, that consists of cisgender women and trans women. So how many women are there? Those two together, because at the end of the day, that's women, right? Now, when you get into sub identifiers, such as we already in the Black identifier. Now let's break it down. We're in the women category now. Let's break it down. Now, Black uh, how many Black cisgender females are there, or how many Black trans women are there? You want to be more specific on what type of female, what type of woman that person is. You want to be more specific on. It's just a prefix to the adverb. It's just a prefix to the suffix. It's the prefix to the real word.
Prefix.
Man, Black man, ugly man, strong man, cute man.
Speaking of what is that word? Terms, right? Just labels. I'm still lost about the word tray. Like
Who?
tray.
Train.
Tray. You call me.
Trade. Oh, I like the trade, but I need to get away
Yeah.
from the trade. Now the trade is just what they
I
sound
need
like.
to I need
The
I need to
trade
hear
is really what
more.
they sound like. Like trade is just what they sound like. Trade is really the stereotype of the DL man, right? So trade really is this DL man that we're talking about right here, or at least the personification of what a cis heterosexual man exemplifies, right? So, I'm not saying that because you like certain people or whoever you like that make you any less of a man. But what I'm saying is you will be considered what they call trade,
Oh, okay.
only because of the fact that you do like the girls, you do, you know, engage in the community. You do have some kinks and fetishes and stuff, but walk outside and no society. You're what they consider passable, basically. Trade is like the passable, because passable is really like close enough to the assimilation of cisgender people, or what's real in the world. Because that's really where ballroom culture come from.
Okay.
I don't know why my comments ain't jumping. Y'all might need to go make y'all some fake YouTube accounts or something.
We need
Go
to
make y'all
find it.
some
We need to find
go
the
make
word.
y'all some fake
We need to
accounts.
find the word.
Some
So
some Natasha Tori After Dark 0111 secret something. Make y'all some secret accounts. Because I feel like we're gonna help some people in the world, and I don't want to attract people that are like ghosting, because that would be like total invalidating the purpose of my content. My content is to gain awareness. But if you want to share your story in a more uh, secretive way and kind of like, gain community at least, make a profile and come up here, comment away. Let's get some knowledge out here. Let's get a community going because healing is the way, y'all. If we need healing, we really need healing in our world. And so let's get a community going. Natasha Tori After Dark. I think I'm
Wait,
about done though. It's 12:37. I've been doing my hair all day.
the comments will pop up my screen too, or just your screen?
Somebody do what?
Will it pop up right here on the side or just your screen?
The comments will pop up.
Yeah.
Normally the comments pop up right here in the screen, but nobody's here. It's only two people been watching. Nobody's really been commenting on my lives yet. They might do it later,
All right.
but I'm definitely happy we have made. This is a lovely conversation though.
Yes.
Hey Kevin. Oh, Kevin said I'm here. Oh, I was about to say because ain't nobody. I ain't see no comments. See, Kevin is here. I ain't see no comments, y'all. I'm like, is anybody here?
How often you do the show exactly?
Huh?
How often you do the show exactly?
What the show is about?
I said, how often you do the show?
I've been trying to do it every night, but the only thing is, I only do it now. Like when I get a juicy conversation, like I don't mind doing a conversation with you. I just need some extra people that's going to get up here and talk juicy and nasty and like spice up the conversation and like be disgusting after dark. Not even disgusting, but like on some grown and sexy shit. Like we need to talk about some things.
Can this go up to
If we
like
want to
four?
talk about the hygiene of the vaginas, if we want to
Can
talk
this
about
go up to,
hygiene of the vagina,
can this go up to
we
like
need to
four or
talk.
five people, or is it only two people thing?
What? Because some hygiene be nasty.
I'm saying, can the room go up to like 4 to 5 people, or is it only two people thing?
I think right now it can only be me and you doing this, but I
Yeah,
can take people down and I can invite people over.
that's what's up.
So I could send the link to several people. I could like, I could technically like set up a panel space and like have y'all in like a place where y'all could watch the live, but also like when one person clear off, but still go into there and you know what I mean, log on and come on with me. It would have to be that type of situation. But other than that, this is how it would have to be. But I'm actually starting to think like this. I'm getting some ideas on how I could utilize YouTube forthgoing and like really
It's giving me an idea too. Like, might
start
actually,
some shit. Like we could really start some stuff.
yeah,
But yes,
start.
this is Natasha Tori After Dark, you guys. Thank you for watching. If y'all don't know who I am, I'm the wonderful Natasha Tori. I'm a model, a singer, an actress, an entrepreneur. I am at everything, honey. I'm everything that God is God created. If y'all wherever y'all like, I'ma be at. I write books, I write poems, I'm on stages, I'm an advocate, I am everywhere politics. Honey, I'm everywhere on the street, on the subway,
Whew.
featured on Pose, honey, the options game on off Broadway. I mean, I've been all over the place. But make sure y'all come on and tune in because I would like to do this every single night if I can. Natasha Tori After Dark. I also have another channel called Natasha Tori Talks. So eventually what I'm going to do is take this content and put it onto that channel as well. But however, yeah, we're starting onto this channel. And so we're going to branch off of this channel onto a new channel. But yeah, that's how we're doing this. Thank you, Kevin, for being here, being a moderator all the time. Is there any questions that you would like to ask the guests today? Are there any questions y'all would like to ask the guests?
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't think they got any questions right now. I'll wait.
Is there anything that you would like to say to the community in the world, like to these men out here that might be struggling in their?
The best I can tell the deal, man, that's still struggling. Find you a girl that's gonna like you for you and end up loving you for you, and maybe enough for you to actually come out with your true colors. Because like when I was coming out, I didn't fully come out until I found one girl that was a doll, of course, and I was just comfortable with her, and I came out. But that didn't last it because my baby mother was still having a baby, and she assumed I was talking to her. I just was on standby with the phone because I was I was trying to see when it was time she was gonna have the baby or not. My phone had being thrown in the water, and that's the end of that conversation.
That's so rude.
Yeah,
That's so rude. I'm sorry you had experienced that though.
yeah,
But
it was.
yeah, but so where do you go to meet these people?
Um,
Would you say, oh, make sure y'all follow John Millie 91, y'all, especially if you down low men that might want somebody to talk to other than my sexy ass.
where did I meet her at?
What?
I'm trying to think. Where did I meet her at? I don't think I met her on the site. I met her. I met her outside. I can't remember. It was so long ago.
You met her outside and you don't remember where outside. But
Yeah,
what so what did she was she passable? Well, you said she was
yeah,
passable,
she's
right?
passable. The one I came out
And so
for.
that's what really be getting it. So a lot of people be saying they be like, "Oh, when I see one of those things, I know what it is." I really don't think people know what you are until you out yourself. Now I ain't gonna lie. Before some of my surge, I believe that I was a little clocky. Hello,
It was a little clocky.
what you think?
No, I think it was just messy. And beginning.
Oh, he thought I was gorgeous already. That's crazy. Because the things that I was looking at, ugh, the thing that I was looking at years ago, she said some men love them stroll girls. Listen. I am just now finding it out though. I'm finding it out though now because this guy keep texting my phone from when I used to experience, and do stroll work, and he keeps on some. Oh, I see my wife in your eyes, and I'm just like, boy, ain't nobody trying to wife no hoe.
Well, look, we got we
Boy,
sometimes
this is
we
not my
sometimes,
husband.
we
But
sometimes
I mean, even though I did kind of meet people that way that be in my life, but it is given like ill when you really think about it. That's how you want to meet your wife. John Millie, that's how you want to meet your wife.
I've been trying to meet my wife for a long time, and
So you
she
gotta go meet her on the stroll.
that's what it's looking like.
You gotta go meet her on the stroll.
At this point, like,
Not meet her on the stroll.
websites ain't working. So let me just go on the street. Let me see if she's.
No, websites are corny now. Like I think that's what I was saying the other day. Like
I met the first T girl I ever met was it's called datehookup.com. That shit don't work.
datehookup.com.
Yes, that was the site. It was like MySpace, but
Y'all
better.
know about datehookup.com in my comments. Let me hear.
That was the site. Like
Mm-mm,
I've
I wouldn't know. I was too young for that. I mean, I was young, but I really started on stuff like AOL and Yahoo, the chats.
yeah, I was on Tag too. I
You
met a
said
lot
something be trying to save the stroke girls. They don't be trying to save the stroke girls. I don't think maybe they do, but they ain't never tried to save me. They be trying to play me. But as far as Tad go, that's
who said
kind of where I started off. Like no shade, I was talking
who-
about. I started off on the party line. Y'all remember the party line back in the days?
Hey, they don't want to be saved. Who's saving
I
the
remember
struggle?
Black Planet. It was Black Planet very much. My mom used to be on Black Planet.
I don't know.
Um,
Back
uh,
in the day, every used to
I
be
was
on
on the
L.
party line. That's how I started dating. Then it became tagged and high five. Then it was Facebook and all that stuff. Then it was AOL and YouTube and Yahoo and a lot of the stuff like that. Them
It
little
was on
numbers you
AIM.
would call late at night.
It was on AIM, MySpace, Meet Me.
But
Um,
that has ruined dating though, because the more that you swipe left, the lonelier you gonna be. And then it has made like dating so easy. Like it's so easy to find somebody that's attractive, but like baby, what's beneath the attractive?
the only thing I hate right now about the websites now is there's no consistency in the conversation. Like if you wanna message me, especially GR. GR, Grinder, that shit, they need to shut that down by now. Cause like it's just a waste of time.
You
Grinder
said
needs to
stop
be.
swiping. I am literally about to make an app, like what's the name said, and I wanna what's left, bitch.
I'm gonna support. Make the app called effort. That's what you do.
Make an
So
app called
they can
Get
actually
the Fuck
reply
Out.
on time.
Make
So they
an
can
app
reply
called
on
no
time.
no no. Make an app called Get Outside.
I
Date
don't
them
know. It's too cold.
outside. Y'all remember my comment,
It's too
my
cold.
spectrum on my last show was date them outside. The name of the app need to be called Get Them Outside, Meet Them Outside, Date Them Outside. And when you go, it's almost like Badu. When you go outside, you gonna meet somebody. Oh, they on this app. Hey, how you doing? You have the app too. Nice to meet you, bitch. Meet them outside.
He says something like,
Bing.
ah.
Soon as y'all cross, ding dong. Hi, welcome. Hi.
Oh man.
Yeah, out in the open. So ain't no more secret. It's gonna be like a little watch. Every single y'all be dee dee dee. Oh hey, you on the app too? Nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm on the app. Oh, I don't like you. Bye. See how easy?
They need to have some of these apps need to have a post comment on some of
My
these apps. You
hair
take
hurts
actually
so bad right now. It's so
you I
sore.
don't know why you stop that on tag and you get to post your comments or how you feel or something like that. Like the posting, I think if we could bring that back on tag, I think everybody would be alright. Cause we used to just post anything, pictures, tag, or whatever. Conversational words. Now they just took that off and all they got is fucking FaceTime. And most people don't even go on fucking live no more.
You said they
Live,
took that off and all the have his FaceTime.
all they got is live this, live that. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, man. Some people just want to comment something and invite people over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Right.
understand it.
But no, tagged has literally ruined the dating scene. I am finished with my hair for the evening. I'm gonna take a break and enjoy the rest of my evening. That's what I'm gonna do. I've been breathing, literally relaxing for all day, and it's going. It's fine. I don't like the rush.
Hmm.
That's crazy though.
What else you can
You
say?
said that tag is ruining dating. What else is ruining dating? So where else should they be meeting them? And you like to go to the club every Thursday.
Well, I did until they kind of halfway shut down the club I was going to. So I would pretty
Mm,
much go to the one that's down the block around the corner that costs money. Because like that's fucked up. I gotta pay now. The club I was going to was free. Maybe have
mm.
more clubs like that. Just have ID and you know,
You said it was free. The club you was going to.
yeah, it's free. And then
That's
I heard
crazy.
about
And why
I
would you
heard
want to
about
go
a
to? I
club.
mean, free is cute though, but
I heard
like,
about
what
a
you had to pay
club.
for their drinks and stuff.
I heard about a gay club that's very famous to people that don't like people. Um, I think it's called the Red Door, the Red Room. You heard about that?
The red, the the red door. Yeah,
That
Joseph
exists.
seemed to be going down there. And my brother Nate, you know my brother Nate.
I've never been there. I'm saying I've never been there. I've heard about that when I was being accused or something. When I wasn't like, cause I go to a specific club. I never heard about that until that
What was
day I
being
got
accused
accused.
of?
So that's in New York.
Yeah, the red doors in New York. What you was being accused of though?
Going there, and I've never been there before. I've been accused of cheating, and I was like being completely loyal. That's fucked up. Like I tell you, I was loyal to the T. I was
Yeah.
loyal to the T. Like I wouldn't even touch. I wouldn't even touch Jada. That's the sad part.
So you wasn't cheating.
Nope. To the point I didn't even touch my own damn doll. Like it was that bad. You know.
That's crazy.
You know how I feel about Jada. So it's like that's crazy.
Yeah, I be beating her up. I be beating that hoe up every time I
You
see
gonna
her.
stop doing that. You gonna stop. That's disrespectful. How would you feel if I come in your house and beat up one of your spiritual essence? You would feel type of way,
Jada is
wouldn't
not spiritual.
Yes, she is. I put a lot of life form in her. You know, like she's spiritual in a way where
You put a
we
lot of life in her.
look. She's spiritual in a way where you can understand that she's the perfect woman until the actual
And that's
perfect
why I
woman
beat her up every time I
shows
come
up.
over there.
Shows up. All right. I just want a woman that come in that house and do something that she would never do.
I, I have. Ooh.
No, you have not.
Have
You came
Jada cleaned
here.
up your house before?
You did something. You did something she would never do. You
Have
never did
Jada
it.
cleaned up your house before?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
Did she clean up
doing
your
something.
house? Did she clean and scrub your toilet?
She's not alive. I'm saying if I
Oh,
had
well, exactly.
if I had the robotic one, it would be a different conversation.
Okay, well, first
That,
of all, what did she
they
do?
have the robotic one.
What did she do?
She fixed my how you say that word? You know, um abandoned issues. My loneliness.
You know what? I'm about to get me one. I'm about to get me a doll like that. What is that noise? Somebody blowing you up already.
That's somebody was calling me. I don't
Mm.
know.
They want you to get off this live. Get off that live with that girl. I see you over there with her. That's what they
It's
want you to
friend or
do. They
whatever.
want you to get off the live, honey, because they
Yeah,
don't want you to be down low no more.
that's
So
a
one
friend I
more
talked
again for the
to.
people that's here right now. Can you tell them again your story of how you came out the closet?
Because I thought my life was over of actually having fun. So I came out the closet and I went to go experience everything there is to experience about being bisexual, about knowing about the girls, knowing how they move, how they react, how to learn them so I can actually, be involved and be accepted. And I wanted to find myself as well and see why the hell am I hiding so many things about myself. And I did exactly that. I came out and I enjoyed it. And it was good. It was amazing. It was better than going being lured into the corner type shit. Like, go over here or whatever, get in the eye and to look back at me type shit. Like, no, we step to you, we gotta have a conversation, human. What we gonna do next? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go on a date or we're gonna go around that corner. Instead of just me following you into the corner. I ain't even get your name. But my dick in your mouth. What the fuck going on?
That's crazy.
Right. So the new vibe is like everything can be a sexual object situation. That's the whole point of DL. DL people look at people as a sex object. Well,
Yeah, and that's why I don't like them.
that is the true meaning of the word sex object when a person is DL. If they're not DL, there's no way in hell you can look at a sex object. Because I'm out with you. I'm going down the street, meeting family members and shit like that. That's out and about. It's going too far to a future, especially with the kids
Look
and
at the
shit like
city in my hand.
that. Hmm?
Look at the city in my hand.
Which
That's New York.
I see.
Welcome to New York where the players play. Literally. And like that's crazy. You know that somebody told me earlier that the reason that I can't get rid of somebody is because my pussy is good. He said
That
it's
could
good like that. I don't know if it's that good.
that could be an it factor too. Like, like some relationships ain't meant for each other until the sex happens. That's why we prefer toxic girls. 'Cause some toxic girls give the best sex because that's all they good. They all they good for when they fucking angry and shit. They don't know how to cooperate with a conversation of how to fix the situation, but the sex be amazing because they got all that anger built up when they should have been using that anger in the bedroom. You know, I'm just
They should
saying.
have been using the anger to do what?
In the bedroom, riding that pony.
Mm, that has made me happy. Yes.
Yeah, but those be the best one, the toxic trash talkers. Yeah, but you put them in positions like, where the fuck you going? Where the hell you going? Don't you dare run from me.
You
Popping all
said
that
toxic
shit.
and crazy woman. So would y'all put me in that category?
Um, Probably the middle you. You know,
The what?
the middle you,
Middle?
the middle you.
What's middle you?
There's the beginning you, there's the middle you, and there's you. The middle you is toxic.
The middle me is toxic, but the me now is not toxic.
No,
That was a nice. I like that. The beginner you, middle you, and the ending you. What you now?
yeah,
Oh,
no.
the you now. The beginning you, the middle you, and the you now. Y'all put that in the comments. Put that in the comments. Yes.
You know the middle
Can
you
you
was
comment
very
right
toxic.
now?
You know the middle you was very toxic and crazy and
Can you
messy. You know.
comment? You can't comment right now. And we need the beginning you, the middle you, and the you now.
Can I comment as well? I don't even see a
Can you?
button.
Because I can't comment, but you should be able to
Can't
comment.
do that. There's no buttons.
Nope,
There's
you
no
can't
button.
comment.
Yeah.
I can comment later. You said toxic and crazy women. Okay, well, this is about to get pinned because I am a toxic and crazy woman. Did you say some men be trying to save Stro girl?
Sure.
I'll say so. Let's talk about toxic and crazy women. That's a good topic.
They stay wet. They stay horny, even when they're angry.
No way. Well, how did I mean? I do. So you said, go ahead.
Yeah, and they got a lot to prove. They got a lot to prove. Like they're very feisty too. Like what are you proving? What happened to politeness or soft touch? Why are you so uptight? Take your clothes off. And let's see how tight you are. Just take your clothes off. Be in your bra and panties. And let's see how far it goes from there. Instead of you being uptight. That's why I
Well,
like to be
some girls
relaxed.
would be what? Oh, he
You
said
know,
Black Planet. Yeah, I remember Black Planet. Black Planet was the shit.
I never really says Black Planet. I'm about to look up that Club Red Door. I'm about to look that shit up because like it better be free too. Because yeah, I can't be accused of something that ain't free like that. I don't even know. This
Black Planet.
club
I don't think Black Planet exists anymore.
like Planet. That's
I
a
don't think
site.
it
Right?
exists anymore.
Oh, speaking of existing, I heard back in the day before, before I even became DL, I used to have a club just for trainees in New York City. Is
They
that
still
true?
is. I don't like that word. You know that that's a derogatory term.
My bad. The T girls. Yeah.
But you also know that this is exactly why some girls are going to do their things. And not we was talking about some. Why would you want to stay at? Why would you want to stay a tranny all your life?
Some girls like the the it factor of being called. Being
Girl, that
cordial.
is a porn. That's a pornographic term. So technically, I would be considered that too if you saw me in a certain light.
Let's think about it. Let's think about it. How serious are they if they really if they really doing things that's
If they
close
doing
to
what?
if they're doing things that's close to still masculinity in a way, like out there fighting and like
I
for
mean,
instance,
so what? So are you saying that that term refers to a masculine
that term
woman
before
of trans experience, or
I'm
are
saying
you
that
saying that relates to a adult content version of woman of experience, trans woman of experience?
I think it refers to well, the word Tiga exactly. I think. Well, I mean trainees exactly. I think it refers to the ones that still fighting to see would they go that far. Like because there's a lot of therapy behind that. It's a lot of
Yeah,
thought.
but some girls, especially the ones that be in the videos.
Because look, I've tried. Like I said, I've tried to I tried all the girls. I even tried the one that had the full surgery, and
And how was
I
that for you?
it's for me it's not the same. That's why I know
But
I'm
wait a
really
minute, how many have you tried?
really.
Okay, so out of the three, was they all the same? Were they different?
It was different, but it all was the same at first. You know what I'm saying? And that's the sad part. It was always the same at
What's the
first. I had to
same? What does it mean? What does it mean?
fight to get in. I had to really fight to get in, and I mean fight.
You had to fight because they wasn't dilating?
I don't know. It was
It was
all right.
tight because they wasn't dilating.
It could be that, but like a chicken wing, right? You know a
I
chicken wing?
got you. I know what you mean. I watched Secret Society.
No, but I'm saying secret society.
Hmm.
I was like,
I watched Secret Society too. But what
it
I'm
was it
saying
was
is,
it was two. It was
that would
part
make
two.
sense, especially if the girl is not dilating properly.
I was just like that, man. I was just like, what the fuck? Like what the fuck?
Because
Like I
oh,
was
you
him.
remember that what I'm talking about there, huh?
Yeah, I really care about that. Yeah, I was him. I was him at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like it became
Well,
it
that's
gotten
cool to
good.
hear it from your perspective.
It gotten good. But then again, it was like I don't want to keep fighting just to get it in. Like I'm getting it in. That's the fight right there. Like
I
you know,
mean, so is it given like back door when it's tight to go back, when it's tight to get in?
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Three.
but you can expect that because it is technically a new place that needs to be explored. Okay.
You're right,
It
but
don't feel the same.
it
I
don't feel
would
the
bet it
same
don't feel the same. But okay, so what about on a consistent basis?
consistent.
Because some girls say that they like that the boys be plowing it down. What do you mean? I mean, so I need different perspectives.
Well, my perspective is this, right? And this is a plain knowledge of sight.
But you
Any
just haven't said
any
it don't feel the
any
same.
any um any baby daddy coming into that situation is not really going to be feeling that situation though, because you got to look at what the fuck they just left behind just to be in this world. So like you gotta really look at that situation.
What do
So
you mean though?
any baby daddy that's actually into the girls is supposed to like the chicks with the
You
sticks with the
mean like if he into the girls? Okay, go ahead.
they're supposed to like the chicks with the sticks for the simple fact they just left
Okay,
a
so he want a chick with a stick, right? That's what he want.
yeah,
Wait a
because
minute and press pause now because now I gotta kind of like make sure that I understand that you understand who you are. So when you saw this girl walking, this girl that was born on July 29th, what she said 29th when she was born, July. The girl that you saw when you was 19,
yeah,
when you saw her and she was passable, did you know she had a meat?
yeah, she told me.
So before, when you knew she was passable, you still knew that she had a thing before you approached her. So when y'all say passable, is that not really passable then?
When we say passable, that means that we can go outside with you without somebody clocking your teeth real fast.
But
Like
how is it that you can clock the T, but how would nobody else clock the T?
well, other people can clock the T. I just said how everybody can clock the T. If the girl is looking too damn good on a
But
regular
that
day.
don't necessarily mean nothing. Is Tamar Braxton one of the girls? How about Tony Braxton?
Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton's one of the girls.
He said, "Feel like a tight rip."
Tighter than that. I was trying to explain it, but she didn't let me explain it. Um, I'm saying you if you ever ate a chicken wing and ate the meat off the bones and kept the two layers of the chicken wing, if you're trying to freak that in between the chicken wing, that's how it feels like. Like you're trying to fight to get in between the chicken wing. That's exactly how it feels like. That's why I'm saying nah. I'm gonna just go back to like the red. I'm good with the real thing. I can't. It's like really trying to fight.
So you be trying to fight, but then now Kevin said it's mannerisms and how they can tell. What kind of mannerisms?
I think after the girls get that surgery done, they're supposed to wait 90 days to 2 years before they start having sex. Some
It
girls rush.
depends on how they heal and if their clearance and stuff and everything. And
I had one girl, she didn't heal properly either, and I saw the
that's probably
bone.
what the fuck it be. Like I'm trying to tell you, these girls have not been doing their due
They
diligence
be
when it
rushing.
comes to
They
these. Yeah, it does. They
be
have not been
rushing
doing
to
their due
use it.
diligence when it comes to these surgeries.
Yeah, they be rushing to use it. They be rushing. They be rushing to use it. They be like, "Oh my god, got it. Let me see how it really works. Tie this dildo that's up there using it really fix how it's supposed to go. They don't even be playing with that much. They just rush right into it, and they keep forgetting that it's a healing process. They keep forgetting that shit.
Yeah, but my whole thing is even if you is doing it, you should have common sense to know that you do not um
For
you should have
instance,
common sense to
me,
know that
right?
you don't, even if you going, let's say if you was, when people, if you going to use the actual phallus of a man to dilate with, then you should not be doing extra hard, rough penetration. It should be just like dilation. It should be slow, easy. Like no, pump it up, pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. It need to be put it in slow, slow,
I'm
slow,
dead.
slow till they reach the back and go to sleep.
I'm saying use a prime example of rushing things. Like remember when you got your facial film and you went outside after what the
Oh
a
no,
couple of
no, 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 no. First pause.
like I
I
said,
didn't rush
why did
anything.
you do that?
My
You weren't
doctor
supposed to go
told
outside.
me that I
You weren't
needed
supposed
to
to go
be
outside.
ambulatory as soon as possible. Do you know what ambulatory means?
You gambled with your face. That's what you did. You gambled.
Do
Ain't no
you know what
amateur.
ambulatory means?
You know what I mean? I feel like
Ambulatory means that you need to be up and moving. Ambulatory. This is why when you're not ambulatory, they call you an ambulance so that you can get to the hospital. Okay. If you're ambulatory, you can move.
yeah,
So when the
did you
doctor tells you to get ambulatory as soon as possible, quick as possible, because that's going to help you with your blood clotting, your healing process. This is why I was outside because I went to school. I studied. This is
did
why
you
I
know
healed faster than those girls, honey. This is
did
why
you,
my fucking hairline is growing in nicely. Do you see my scar?
I did. But did you know that when my ex did it, she got stung by a bee. That's why it was she was looking
That's not
so
my problem. That
so
she went
like
outside and got stung by a bee.
got stung by a bee. So
That's
like
not my problem.
well shit, if she gets stung by a bee.
You know
What do you
what's
think
crazy?
about
I like this one right here. I like this one, Kevin, that you said, because this is what me and my sister had a conversation about, and we were around. Well, like when I was telling him, he said, "What is the word trade?" I said, "That is a word that I need to learn to get rid of. Is trade, because the girls, women, cisgender females don't say that the trade unless they're part of the community. And then when somebody says that, you know they're part of the community, and it don't matter if they're ally or what. You then know that they are aware of the community or whatever. But my thing like that is too. It's just certain words like I don't know. Even Tamar Braxton give very much the girls with her mannerisms and talking. But I do agree. They use terms that regular women don't use. They start off being gay, and when they transition, they haven't stopped talking like the gay male. And that's exactly
and I broke my neck to learn all
but
those
because it's
terms.
basically like you've been raised by gay men.
But look, that's all part of the Kiki scene anyways, too. Like that's part of the Kiki.
Miss Thang. I don't like Miss Thang. Miss Thang. I don't like
Understand?
Miss Thang.
Miss Thing forgot to get her T-block holes.
Miss Thang. I'll be saying Miss Thang.
All those, this is too much. This is too
I don't be
much.
saying that at all. Child, I'm about to be like, girl, girl, what? I might give girl, but I think that's even regular. Um, but trade, like I will say trade. So I gotta be aware of who sometimes, and it's not even like be aware because it's not like I'm being sneaky, but it's also I don't want everybody in my business like clocking my teeth like that because that's kind of like triggering for my dysphoria. But I'm growing in it. I'm growing in it. I really don't really care. It's just the fact of people that don't know me for them to come up to me and be like, "Oh, is that such and such? Are they this and that?" And like, girl, like, why do you need to know? What does that make you feel better about yourself? Like, am I right? Am I wrong? What the fuck? How would y'all feel? Like, if I don't know. I don't feel like men even have this conversation when it comes to trans men.
Because it's a debate. You put a girl that's part of the Kiki scene, and you put a girl that's just a T girl in the same conversation with both. They're gonna be competing with each other because one is gonna feel like they're better than the other. Or I think they still walking the ball and they're not. You know what I'm saying? It's like and I'm saying even though we shouldn't have the word competition also boosts people's egos to go further than what they need to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It should be a sport with the girls for a certain competitional situation besides walking the balls. But until they make something else besides walking the balls and walking realness, something else has to give because the eyeballing of thinking you can steal someone's man or why you watching my man or why you think
Ew,
you
I
watch
hate that. That's like the DL
that
culture.
that is also a competitional situation and insecurity. So
That's
like
gay man complex.
why do we still got insecurity, especially after the fact of transitioning? I don't think anybody that transition at all should
Because you're
have
still going to have dysphoria.
zero insecurity.
Because you're
Zero.
still going to have dysphoria. That happened. Uh, I know too. I know some people that I know experienced that at a wedding.
A wedding's different.
And no, the girl
You get
came to the
married.
wedding carrying on, and I'm not saying no names
You're getting
because
married.
that's
Come on.
none of y'all business. But I'm just telling y'all a story that some girls I feel like do have that complex where they have to be validated for their femininity.
Validate it.
Yeah, and
But
that's okay. And that's
you know what?
okay. But
I'm
it's not for
done.
everybody to validate them and
No,
their femininity.
how
And when
about
I
this?
say this, I do mean this in the negative, in the good. I mean this by there are people that will not respect you in your femininity.
Make a class. Make a
But
class.
there are also people that, you know,
A class need to be made. Then, if that the case, class need to be made. Class is in session then, because that's fucking crazy. Class is in session of how to be feminine until the day you die. Class, the fuck,
how to
because
be
that.
feminine to the day you die. Well, we don't even learn that from our mothers.
Like I feel like the only way that should ever switch up with a Tiga is when they in a situation where they gotta defend themselves and it being gay bashed or whatever or
What do you
harassed.
mean by that? By switch up when they have to defend themselves?
I think that's the only way we should see that. Okay, there's a nigga in them.
I
That's
don't
the
feel like you're
only.
still going to see even that
Well, shit.
because what really is protecting yourself? What kind of energy is that?
Never feeling like someone can down you or
Uh-uh.
bully you
I said, what
or
kind of energy is that?
Oh, a scary energy. When a woman gives away a
The energy
scary,
that I'm talking about, as far as this issue is, it is a masculine energy.
yeah, you're right. It's definitely.
Regardless if you're in a male body, feminine, female body, or if you are
I can't.
identified as
I
woman,
can't
whatever.
fully. Whoa, I can't fully say that because we
Everybody
like.
has masculine and feminine energy, is what I'm
Well,
saying.
I can't fully say that because we sometimes like dominatrix. So sometimes the dominatrix thing,
Exactly. Who likes dominatrixes?
I'm sure I wouldn't mind, but
So
but
my thing is, so you're okay with being in that feminine space of being submissive
I
or
think every
receptive or like, uh, you know,
no,
of service.
I like the serving part, like being told what to do and like whips and trains type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the masculine aspect is more domineering, is more conquering, is more I
I
will whoop
still,
your
I
ass,
still
is
want her to
more
be.
don't fuck with me or my family,
Yeah,
is more of protection, or that. Whereas the feminine aspects are more of nurturing, and even though both, you know, genders or sex can do that, I'm just talking about the energy.
well, you know what? I might as well just put it like this: lay in the street, freaking the sheets, and that's all we gotta remember.
And
It
if
goes.
somebody bother me in the street, I'm calling the police.
That don't always work.
And guess
You get
what? No, because I'm first of all, I'm gonna call my man first. I'm gonna call
get
the
you.
quickest nigga that's next to me, and that's who I'm calling.
What if you too far? Get you
Bitch, if
some
it's too
money.
far, I'm gonna talk shit and I'm gonna call the police and I'm gonna try to
Get,
fight you, but I'm not going. It's not
get,
guaranteed I'm
get
gonna win. But I'm
get
gonna
you
try.
a mace. Get you some bear mace. You know what I'm saying, or
First
something
of
like that.
all, let me shut up. You don't tell everything. I do have things, but you know, people been trying to do me up
Protect
regarding
yourself.
me taking my things, so I have to
You
give
gotta
myself
protect
some good
yourself. That's
things.
why protect yourself at all times. That's
With
all you
that
got.
with that, well, you said some other dogs walking around with that after 3 o'clock shadow and think it's cute.
That part. Those be
I
the
call it
lazy
his
ones.
after 5 o'clock shadow.
He called it 3 o'clock. Oh no.
I call it 5 o'clock shadow.
Ah. But look, those be the ones I be talking about. They be slacking with their own um trans 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 yeah
Transness.
trans movements because like
The
why
transness. That's
yeah
in a
why
better
you
term.
outside with a shadow face like what's going on
Or their womanhood.
yeah you outside looking like Homer with a wig you can't do that honey
Because that would
there's
classify as
reason
their transness but womanhood. It's coming up.
looking
It's
like
coming
Homer
out before 5 around.
he's right he's right. Shit, I'm wolfing my damn self.
You go to hell.
I ain't never wolf like that though. The shit I be seeing some ultimate 5 o'clock showers. I be calling them shits 4 o'clock. Like, damn, get that for a mask, you know? Damn, like we so sad. We doing the bottom of a razor. Like we wish you the bottom of a razor right there and then. Like, there you go, man. Like, that would have been a good Valentine's Day to a lot of those girls that be out here with the 5 o'clock showers. Razors for everybody. Free razors. Valentine's Day razors for every 5 o'clock shadow half out there. There you go. You can't afford a razor, we give you one. Period. So everybody can't do lasers and all that. Yeah, yeah. She have a little technical difficulty. Hello, technical difficulty. I see. She do that. She wants to love. She back, y'all. Must be snowing in the fields. Shall we start this? I don't know what y'all do. Never reply. She playing freeze tag. I'm dead. That's funny. She said she playing freeze tag. I'm dead. Maybe she'll add me back to it. Let me see. Yeah, that screen was gone.